Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and our Newcastle United series as we carry on charging towards our second league title and now through the cup competitions, because today we start the FA Cup third round match away from home against Sheffield Wednesday. It should be a relatively comfortable win for us. We also have two home games against Leicester and Southampton, but the league already becoming somewhat irrelevant because we've done so well. If you have a look at the table here, we're 10 points clear with a game in hand over Everton. 17 wins from 18 games means we are flying towards that second title, and it's all about the cup competitions from here really. We're into the Carabao Cup semi-finals where we'll take on Arsenal, so that'll be interesting, but we've got Sheffield Wednesday today and hopefully we can push on and try and win 4 competitions. So going out there today against Sheffield Wednesday, a very strong team. I don't see any point in resting players when there is so much on the line in a knockout competition like this. I'd rather rest players in the league, even though we're taking on weaker opposition. So there's Keane, Pinamonti and Kane all starting up front with Bakayoko and Grujic in central midfield. Then Masuaku, Otamendi, Rugani, Lemos and Holding make up the back line. Scuffe in goal. We do have the January transfer window opening in this episode, but I'm not sure I'm going to sign anyone. If we have a look at the transfer screen, you can see we don't really have any money available to bring players in. So somebody would have to go, and I'd rather keep together the team that we've got because it feels very well balanced. Moise Keane into Bakayoko on the edge of the area, giving the ball away there, and now Bennett can attack, but he's given it back to Masuaku. Keane is in, 6-yard ball across, or 6-yard box ball across to Harry Kane, and at the far post he just taps it home. A very easy finish after a huge mistake from the Sheffield Wednesday defender, and we do have a lead, which will be a little bit reassuring. I really don't want to replay with the number of games we've already got to play this season, so hopefully we can get through this without too many problems. Corner from Masuaku towards Otamendi, clean out to Pinamonti. Still got Masuaku on that far side if he needs him. Grujic instead going to the left. Lemos finds Rob Holding, playing an unfamiliar position. He slips into Harry Kane. Ball comes down and they do manage to get it out of the box. Grujic trying to keep it alive here. And going down the left flank, he puts the ball in. Masuaku can't reach it and Fulton gets it away. Sheffield Wednesday making a rare attack here with Bennett putting the ball in. Santini's header, I don't know if that will quite count as a shot on target, and Scuffe can send it out. Still only 1-0 as we approach half time, which is not a totally comfortable lead, but Pinamonti sends it out wide to Holding now. He might be able to whip a cross in, and he tries it. Back stick is Pinamonti, but it's gone over the bar. Grujic out wide to Holding. I had a go at the players at half time. I'm hoping they respond, and Kane nearly did there. He puts it across. Pinamonti's there, and somehow it has not gone in. We had about 3 bites of the cherry there, but could not get the ball over the line, and it remains 1-0. Masuaku's corner cleared out by Mings. Hunt further away, but Pinamonti will get to that. Still got a free man on the left flank, but instead he puts it in, and the ball given away by Otamendi. Now Santini, well cut out. Otamendi making up for his mistake. Grujic over the top to Sanabria, who's come on for Kane. Cleared out again. Grujic wins the ball though. There's a ball out wide to Masuaku available, and Keane tries to find it, but it's cleared out away again. Wednesday doing well, holding us out of their box. Here's Tielemans across to Sanabria. Good position, ball given away. And Fulton this time, Boyd just hoofs it forward, but Santini has it. Could be an attack on here. Bannon across to Fulton. And then that's given away to Masuaku. Here's where we're dangerous. Keane plays it forward. And Pinamonti's in the box, finds Masuaku, and he lashes it into that top corner. A very clinical finish from a left wing back as well. We've made it 2-0, and that should be game over. Grujic into Tielemans. Now Moise Keane. Could the floodgates be opening? It's Masuaku's ball across, Sanabria arriving, and he has got it over the line. He's onside as well when he does that. He's come off the bench and got a goal there. That's 2 within a minute for us, and we're 3-0 up and cruising into that 4th round. It looks like Wednesday have totally lost their shape here as Pinamonti is played in. He's 1-on-1 and he's put it wide. Hunt with the throw in for Wednesday. Finds Fulton. Ball played out well to Van Aken. Not got a lot of options. Goes back to Mings. Across to Fulton. Given away to Masuaku, and Keane is released from that ball. They've done well to get back though. Keane across the field towards Grujic. Laying ball there, but it's played in behind for Sanabria. He can put it across. Pinamonti's there. It's come to Keane, and that is 4-0. I think it might be an offside though. He is offside. It remains 3-0. Just 3 minutes of added time to see out here, but Wednesday on the attack. It'd be nice if we could keep the clean sheet here just for the stats. We have won the ball there thanks to Mads Beck. Keane making the run. There's a straight ball through for Pinamonte. The defence parted for him. He's in on goal, but Ripley makes a good stop, and not for the first time today either. Still, we're pushing for a goal. Free kick given there. I'm not sure what for, but that should really be the full-time whistle with 1 minute left to play. A very routine win. It took longer than I would have liked to get that second goal, but at least we weren't sweating over it as Scouffet claims the ball, and we will be quite comfortably progressing into that fourth round. It is the 1st of January 2021. The transfer window has opened and we've got Leicester visiting us. They're down in 17th place and they're coming to our backyard, so it will be a really tough match for them, and it should be a win for us as well. Not too many changes from the last game. In fact, I think it's the exact same team going out there once more. Holding still filling in at right wing back despite Fernandes being on the bench. He's still carrying a knock though. Worth noting that Moise Keane was named European Golden Boy. The 3rd time we've had a player win that award in the last 3 years, and the 2nd time that Keane has won it. I think he might be the first player to win that award twice, which is quite impressive. Also, Masuaku won African Footballer of the Year because he has been sensational for us since joining us. £31.5 million valuation for him, but his average stats have been incredible pretty much the entire game, but certainly since he's been playing for us. He got 6 goals last season and he's got 1 goal so far this season, but last season he had 21 assists in all competitions, which shows how important he is to us on that left flank. So he carries on today as well. A couple of awards in the bag. Now we need to get 3 points. Well, so far Leicester haven't had a single shot on target. We've had 9, 5 of which were on target. Leicester haven't just not had a shot on target, they haven't had a shot. I think that effort there was their first. And we've got a chance of an attack here. Holding dinks it over the top. Beautiful tackle by Kane. Pinamonte's in on goal, 1-on-1. And what a clinical finish that is. He is wasteful a lot of the times, but that really mattered, and he did manage to get the finish. So we are now 1-0 up. A deserved lead in this first half. You can see that tame effort we saw in the build-up to that goal. Leicester's first attempt, and we score with our 10th shot. Which is not a good conversion rate whatsoever, so we need to up that in the second half. But the main thing is we are winning. We need to be careful we don't lose our focus and that we do get the 3 points. Corner from Masuaku, puts it towards the back stick. Grujic was arriving. It's come to Pinamonte on the edge of the area. He might strike it. He does, and he's hit the crossbar, but Wildsmith able to catch the rebound. 20 minutes left to go as Wildsmith sends the ball forward. Barnes manages to bring it down well. Puts it across to Smith. I don't recognise any of these Leicester players. Shilotto attacking down the right flank. Smalling wins it back so easily. Playing at left wing back, Smalling there as he makes that tackle. Here's Luka Modric. Good ball diagonally to Rob Holding. Also playing out of position. He puts across in. Pinamonte was there, but the defender gets it away. Holding puts it across to Bakayoko this time. His ball across not taken advantage of. And now Lemos has it. Regani. Be nice if we could get that second goal. And here's Holding trying for it. Great ball. Sanabria is there off the post, but he does manage to get the rebound, bounce favourably, and he gets his 50th league goal of his career to make it 2-0. We've absolutely destroyed Leicester today in all areas of the field. It's a shame we haven't got more goals, but that effort in, I thought was just going to fly over Wildsmith's head. I haven't even noticed that Danny Drinkwater, our former player, back at Leicester, has been on the pitch this entire game, now below 60% fitness, is really struggling. And I don't think there's much chance of a comeback as Modric sends it out wide to Holding. Could be a third goal here. Ball goes into Harry Kane. He then forces the ball out wide. Bakayoko's header goes to Smalling, but Wildsmith with an easy catch. Smalling keeping up the pressure. Plays the ball down the line for Sanabria. He puts a cross in. Kane's in there, down to Pinamonte, and he lashes it home. He's on fire at the minute, and that's his 10th goal of the season as we make it 3-0. Just a few seconds left, a 3-0 win in the bag, our second in a row. A very good performance as well against former Premier League champions. Even if they are struggling this season, it keeps up our immaculate record, really. It's a shame we lost that one Premier League game. If only we'd managed to get a draw from that match, we'd be in such a nice position to maybe go unbeaten this season. But as it is, looking at the table, you can see 13 points clear now. United can close that gap down to just 9 if they win their 2 games in hand, but we are sitting so comfortably at the top that surely this title is a foregone conclusion. Well, the final game of today's episode is at home against Southampton. Bit of news to tell you about. The first one, we were drawn away from home against Shrewsbury in the FA Cup 4th round. We've also picked up a 3-month injury to Bakayoko, which is a huge problem, although it does give Tielemans and Modric a chance to play in midfield. We've also got Fernandes back on the bench as well, so not the end of the world, but not great timing really to lose him for 3 months at this period. There was also a bid from PSG for Lemos. They put in about £22 million. I would want closer to 40 or 50 million because he's a 25-year-old great centre-back, and also we don't need the money. I'm not looking to replace him, so he's probably not going to go. I don't think anybody else will go. It'd take a ridiculous amount of money to let a player leave, so pretty good position all in all. Halfway through the season, I expect us to win a lot of trophies, the main one being the Champions League. And if we can win against Southampton again today, keep up that charge at the top of the table, we can build up a massive buffer for the knockout stages of the Champions League and start resting key players at key times. So going out there today against Southampton, we've got Keane, Pinamonti and Kane all leading the line because they've all been playing well lately. Tielemans comes in for Bakayoko alongside Grujic. Masuaku joined by Beck this time in the wing-back positions, with Lemos, Regani and Smalling in central defence and Scouffet in goal. Free kick taken by Tielemans, put into the middle, Gabbiadini away, Pinamonti could shoot there, he finds Grujic instead, and Smalling, the last player you want in that position, taking a shot. He managed to get it on target at least, but that really should have been a goal. Now we've got Southampton coming against us with Vilhena to Barrios. Now Romeu, over to Vilhena again. Sisto picks out Gabbiadini, great ball to Sisto once more, and Scouffet with a good stop. Corner to Southampton, Bertrand puts the ball in, cleared out by Lemos, Grujic is there, instead Chamberlain has the ball, holds it up, pulls it back, now Barrios, good clearance by Tielemans, and I thought he was going to release Kane there, instead Southampton keep up their pressure. They've been playing well, but they've given the ball away to Beck there, now Pinamonti out to Kane, does have Keane making a run on the left flank, instead he's gone for goal there, which is a horrific decision, and it's a wasted ball. Nearly half time and it's Tielemans with the ball. Good diagonal to Mads Beck. He's decided to face up 3 players there. Now Grujic to Tielemans. Pinamonti, ball over to Moise Keane. He's managed to stay on side. He finds Pinamonti, and if he'd gone for the near post he would have scored there, but instead he tried to go across the keeper, which was a poor decision and an easy save. 1 minute of added time left. Grujic forward. Beck just about gets there. Now Kane pushes it out wide to Mads Beck once more. He's given away the ball there. Vilhena, ball over the top, Gabbiadini down, but Grujic should intercept, and he plays it forward to Harry Kane. 2 running into the box, it's Tielemans now, gives it away there to Chamberlain. Regani with a good header, Tielemans to Grujic, nearly out of time here as Kane plays it into Pinamonti. Good first touch, great second touch, but he can't slip it past Foster. Just 2 minutes of added time, and it looks like it's run out here. This is going to be a really disappointing 0-0 draw. As Vilhena comes forward, there's a full-time whistle. Pretty much nothing happening in that second half, which was really disappointing. And we have failed to win a game for the first time in a long time. It's also our first draw in the league this season. So you can see there, our first draw. We're still 13 points clear of United, but they do have 2 games in hand. So they could close that gap down to just 7 points, which would be certainly a shake-up in the league. I'd be surprised if they managed to do that, and we are so far ahead it's going to be nearly impossible for them to claw us back, but we are doing so well in every competition at the moment. Semi-final of Carabao Cup, 4th round of the FA Cup and the knockout stages of the Champions League. Next time we've got a big match at Old Trafford against United and at the Emirates in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg. We've also got Bournemouth at home to see that one out, so plenty to look forward to. Make sure you do drop a like on this episode if you enjoyed seeing the very first draw of our entire season. Make sure to subscribe as well for those games at Old Trafford and the Emirates. But until next time, see ya.